Hello, and welcome to this second edition of the CNN Special Report. I'm Jim Shoes, reporting live. Today, we dig deep into the controversial procedure of human cloning. We now go to Mike Michaels in 20XX, reporting on the subject. Mike?
Thanks, Jim. As you can see, I'm here in the laboratory of the famed scientists, Dr. Wiley and Dr. Light. They both have supposedly discovered the most efficient and cost-effective way to clone objects.
Yes, my assistant and I have been able to clone everything except humans. We are here today to attempt a human cloning. We have the specimen here. Our volunteer's name is Ness. He's from the town of Annette, and he has agreed to be cloned. Okay, step into the machine. It still needs a few tweaks.
Back to you, Jim.
Well, that just proves you can't play God, unless you've asked permission first. In other news, the jury deliberating the recent Bomberman trial has finally reached a verdict. For the counts of bombing the Nintendo of America corporate building, Bomberman has been found guilty. As evidence shows, Bomberman bombed Nintendo because he was, quote, pissed that he wasn't hired for Super Smash Bros. Melee. He has been sentenced to 20 years in the digital prison with no chance of parole. Just last week, Konami announced the release of Dance Dance Revolution 28th Mix. However, they are looking to change their gamer audience. Instead of marketing towards the usual human players, there's now a 2-arrow ferret mode and an 8-arrow octopus mode. Coming up after the break, we find out just who is left in the Belmont clan and if they have any plans to continue to rid the world of Count Dracula. Also, we find out the controversial truth about the Konami Classic.
Are you ready for the biggest event since World War II? Come on down to the Toadstool track to see your favorite racers duke it out on the tarmac. This Sunday! Kids under 12 get it free!
Super Mario Kart is not responsible for any injuries, death, kidnapping, or sacrificing during your stay at the Toadstool track. Batteries sold separately.
Welcome back to the second edition of CNN Special Report. I'm Jim Shoes reporting live. Donkey Kong was caught recently by immigration officials trying to smuggle illegal drugs across the United States-Canadian border. He casually drove towards the checkpoint. When the officer asked to see what was inside his barrels, he began to scream and yell like a wild ape. Opening the barrels, the official found pure cocaine in each one. When questioned, Donkey Kong said he was simply carrying them for his buddy Diddy Kong, but the officers didn't buy his story. Now let's go over to sports with Rob Robertson.
Mario Superstar baseball season has just begun, and the Mario Sunshines are set to play the Luigi Mansions tonight at 7 on TSN. But just yesterday, the Wario Garlic's team captain, Wario, had a confrontation with the captain of the Mario Sunshines, Mario, about how he is going to, quote, wipe the floor with his team. I highly doubt Wario will be able to do such a thing, especially after yesterday's loss of 86-0 against the Comic Koopas, one of the weakest teams in the league. Back to you, Jim.
I'm rooting for the Luigi Mansions of this one, Rob. Luigi deserves his 15 minutes of fame. Just this morning, little Nemo, the famed Dream Master, fell asleep. But this time he wasn't dreaming. Nemo suffered severe head trauma and fell into a deep coma. Witnesses say that the injury was caused by none other than Pit from the classic game Kid Icarus. But police aren't ready to release any official information. Let's head over to the weather with Tom Thompson.
Hello, Jim. I'm here in Norfair, where it's getting really, really hot. In fact, I don't even understand how I'm still alive. I mean, temperatures are reaching that of 4,000 to 5,000 degrees. I guess I'm one of those lucky ones.
Yes, Tom, you are one of those lucky ones. Well, that's all the time we have, folks. I'm Jim Shoes signing out. Oh, and one more thing. Good night.